Alright guys, let's continue. So I kind of fixed the lips a bit. Um yeah, I fixed it a lot actually. Yeah, it's working much better now. I'm sorry I didn't get that on camera, but hey. So it was really just, moving the points around and really finding what works. Ay, ay, ay. There. So it's really just, moving those points around and yeah, finding what works. There you go. Right, so yeah, just go in and push those points until you really get that form you want. Yeah, just push points, guys. Push points. Don't be afraid to push. Don't be afraid to delete. It's always easy to fix. It's just when you're not really used to it, it feels hard, but it's not really that hard. There. So those lips look way better. I mean, yeah, I could fall in love with those lips. Anyways, let's continue with the eyes. Right, so for the eyes, I have several methods, but let's just see. Let's just try one for now and see if it works. All right. Okay. So let's try an easy one first. Easiest one I have is just extruding out the eyebrows first and really getting the form down. So again, it's really form over topology. So again, I have to adjust the artwork. Push this up a bit to align with the nose and see if that works. This face here is below the eyebrows. Oh my god. Why? Why are you not aligned? Oh, Okay, where does this go? Right above the eyebrow. Okay. This is right above the eyebrow. Okay. So, say middle of the head. Yeah. Because this part of the eye is at the middle of the eye, right? So there's your first guide. And yeah, we'll just lay it out. And let's just move the art. Whoa. Okay, so our artwork will not line up perfectly, but I hope the eyes do. At least the eyes, okay? So just at least the eyes. So make sure that's in the middle. And let's continue working. Later on we'll see what aligns and what does not. So extrude all the way to the tip of the eyebrow and push it all the way to the back of the eyebrow. So now all we did was align. We just aligned guides. These are guides to show us where in the world these points are. So there we have our basic forehead. Now let's continue. These are just guides, right? So we still have to rotate these guys and stuff, but yeah, these are just guides. So now let's yeah, let's continue. So on our eyebrow, our eyebrows are alright. I mean, they can flow this way. Let's check topology. Always nice to check. I have nose topology open here. Let's go to eyes. Eye topology. Topology. Oh, that's a cool name. The topology. This looks nice. Don't really have to follow it. It's just, a guide. I am not a big fan of this. No. I do not like the eyebrows flowing down here because that's just not how the eyebrows work. The eyebrows feel more like they're connected on top here. I feel this flow more than I feel like they're flowing down. I don't know. Let's see. Let's check another one. They flow down with the nose. That's for sure. Yeah, this looks more anatomical. Just like I said, floats here and goes down with the nose. Okay, so do that. So let's insert an edge loop here so we can delete this. And then we don't really have to delete it now. We can just, how did I do this? Let's append this here. Hooray! Haha. There. Then split, interactive split. There. Then split. Take this edge and delete it. 3. Split. Then take this vertex and chamfer. Face, delete face, and delete vertex. There we go. So now we have that flow. That's one way to do it. Okay, so just make sure everything's working out fine. Go back to your front view. Maybe we could push this out a bit more. And then this could start pushing in. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. No, not there. Then again, she is a girl, you don't really have to emphasize that too much. I could just push these guys back a bit. And this I could slide out. Slow slide this guy out. Slide this a bit more. And yeah, that's working out great. Okay, take this point, it's a bit too low. I like the round shapes. Yes, keep it nice and round. Again, select the artwork side you're gonna follow. I'm gonna follow this side. Just feels right. Insert an edge loop here. Just push that. Yes, it feels much better. Yeah, nothing's aligning here, so we'll just leave these guys alone. Make sure everything's nice and round. Alright, now we're getting somewhere. Okay, now take my edge. Hello? Haha. Okay, let's just append. I think it's faster that way. Just append, then insert an edge loop in the middle. Select your edge, W, snap to vert, and you're good. Merge to center. Ha. See? Much faster. Yeah. Alright. Okay. Let's continue. Okay, so I'm going to be following the side view. So let's make sure everything aligns up well. I just want the eyes to align. Just give me that, please. Make my life easier. First off, let's just rotate these guys first. Properly. Guy rotates a bit more this way. Make sure they rotate here too. I mean, it will look weird if it's only one side that's rotated. Yeah, this has to rotate that way. Make sure everything's rounded out in perspective. Nothing's pinching. See, we have a weird curve here. So let's just select that and rotate them. Okay, go back to... See, now it's all up to spacing now. Make sure your verts are spaced out well. Because if you have a gap like this, like it's too large a gap, you might have to clean up a bit. Alright. Alright. So now we can select from here to... Let's just select the close range. Yeah, that. Well, close enough. Almost. These guys align well. Let's go to merge vertex tool. Check here. There. Perspective. This has to be pushed in a bit. And this guy. There. Okay. This should be something like that. Apparently not. Okay. This down here. This all the way down here. Things are starting to get tight here. So let's just select this edge and slide it down. This is troublesome. Very, very troublesome. Alright, 3. Now we have to get this curve out, right? So this has to be nice and... Well, I'll show you a neat trick. First we have to get this down. So here's a shortcut. We'll just extrude this. There. Extrude that there. Merge these guys. Bring this down a bit. Bring this down a bit. And this guy here. Okay. If you're feeling lucky. See how we need a few more points? Just one more actually. Yeah. I was close. I was close. I knew I needed one here. I told you guys I needed one here. You guys wouldn't listen. Just kidding. Slide! Slide. So slide this guy there. And then this I can slide down. Yeah! It's a win-win. There you go. Nice. Okay. Oh, actually, I can still slide these guys here. This a bit more this side. Okay. So now I can just select this. Extrude. Alright. Then merge vertex tool. So I can just push these guys into there. And yeah. It's half the work done. Now again, form first before we start messing around. So bring out the cheeks. Really bring out those cheeks. Yeah. This is Wow, that's a high brow. I wonder. Do you guys think it's just exaggerated here, or do you guys think let's just push this down a bit? So all I'm doing now is really just compressing and pushing out those points. Again, check the front view because things get tight. Well, we moved the front view, so it's not gonna work out. Anyways, yeah. Okay, now for the tricky part. First off, we're gonna delete the area where the eyes are. So let's check our side view. Our eyes will be here. Delete that too. So it's a nice hack. I mean, you know, this is working out quite well. I will delete this area too. Yeah, that makes a bit more sense. And this area. Ha! We just took away the whole area. Anyways, select these edges here and extrude. There. That makes more sense. Oh my god. All that work. I'm sorry. Wasted your time. Okay, extrude. Align that here. Select this vertex. Make sure I push that in. I'm just eyeballing everything now. So, yeah. So I can work faster. Merge vertex tool here. Now make sure you get the shape right. Oh. Okay. So this is aligned to the bottom of the eye. Let's align that. A nice guide, a nice tip would be when dealing with eyes, you usually want to align the bottom more than you would want to align the top because well, this is for female models, right? Because the eyes are usually lower. Yeah, it makes them look younger. Yeah, helps a lot. It's a nice tip. It's a nice tip to follow when you guys are modeling. Then again, for this one, I think I'd center this out just a bit. No, I'll just follow. Oh, yeah, I'll just follow my gut with this one. Right, these faces are a bit too high. Just bring them down. There. Okay. Now we have something we can work with. Okay. So now it's just a matter of pushing these verts. Okay. Just push them aside. Make sure everything aligns somewhere, right? Like this has to align down here. This is aligning quite fine there. push these guys to start forming that outline. This has to align quite far here and there. Now this aligns the eyebrow. Now once you guys are following the front view, because the eyes are really important, they really follow the front view a bit more. So once you guys are following the front view, I would suggest you guys follow the front view's eyebrows as well. Now as you guys can see, this side's eyebrow is more shaped up, right, compared to this one. So let's just go in and flip that texture. Gosh, I deleted this area. Delete component. Can I undo this? I cannot. Why? I hate this. Okay, I'll have to recreate this plane. Or, okay, do not do this at home. Next time, don't delete the planes. But I usually do, just so it's not that distracting, but you know, in cases like this where you need that area, should have been smarter. Oh well. Okay, so select my UVs, just move that to the side. Yeah. A quick fix. Now it's just a matter of really aligning that. Well, alright. Rotate to align, because I want that eye to be positioned well. Okay. Now everything else does not matter. I'm only looking at the eyes now. Okay. So I'll work at this side now. Yeah. Now let's just move these guys around. It's a bit too large. Check that if it's working. Okay, I think I still need to go a bit lower. We're going way off model here. I'll delete these guys first. Yeah, just keep that. Alright, so make sure everything aligns up somewhere. And choose your midpoint. So, well, this is gonna be tricky. Wait, let's see if I can delete some points here. Some stuff that I don't need. This is clearly my midpoint here, so I can go in and pull this up here. This is the middle of the eye. Yes, and then pull this guy up. Pull this guy up. Push this guy in. Push this guy up. Yeah, so I'm forming a nice bridge there. Alright. Now don't mind the form. Don't mind the flow just yet. Let's just get the form down. So nail the front view. Really nail that down. There. So we're practically on the eye itself. We'll just add the lids later. There. Yeah, let's just go to the very tip of the eye, where everything is. aligned up a little. Yeah. Sorry, it's really just trial and error, guys. I should have done this earlier. Right. There. 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 And here. And finally, just one more edge loop. Insert edge loop here. Yes. So you see how everything has to compensate. Once you start moving stuff around, it's really, no, it's really, you know. So we have a lot of pinching. Don't worry about that. Just, you know, really get the form down. Now we have to deal with the side view. Oh my god. Ugh. Fudge. Okay. So now let's move the side view. Yeah, you thought we weren't gonna move you, eh? I do not like this. I do not like this one bit. Alright. You know, I don't think we can rely on the side view here. We're gonna have to eyeball this. Alright. So again, it's down to how much you know about anatomy, and yeah, it's really nice to just, you know, pick up an anatomy book and really study it. And you'll get much used to how things flow, and yeah, it will come naturally, like when you start modeling again. Yeah, always nice, always nice. You guys should try it out sometime. Yes. Now, one thing I realize is people tend to push this part too far back, and it's gonna make it hard for not just rigging but animation as well. So don't really push too hard back. Okay. You can rotate that. Let's just flatten it out for now. Yeah. Rotate it a bit. Make sure we're not straying off too much. So select your edge. The only thing the side view can really help you with is how far back it should be there. So yeah, that's helping at least. Alright. I feel like it's too far apart. What do you guys think? Yeah? 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 Yeah. We strayed off. So I was following this side, right? Let's push it back together. There you go. There. Making more sense. Now, this is gonna fold over the eye, so well, with characters like this, it doesn't really matter that much, but you know, for the sake of the tutorial, let's just do that later, I guess. Okay, so I'll select this all the way here, extrude that, use the offset that out. There you go. Select use vertex. Merge faces to center. Oh, vertices to center. Wow, that's a lot of space. I think we're gonna have to add an edge loop here later on. Remember, spacing is also important, so think about that. Things to consider when you're modeling is line flow, form, and spacing. Yeah. Alright, things are starting to shape up, but we still have to fix this area here. So yeah, as you guys can see, the better the artwork, the better the quality of your model will be. Now it's really just planning out how things are gonna align. Let's take away that. Let's look at this. Alright. No. Okay. It's a good reference. Uh-huh. 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 Let's look at this again. I don't like that eye. This is interesting. Yeah. Looks like Malcolm. View image. Just about right, actually. Yeah. Okay. Okay, these guys should be out a bit more. This one, this little piggy, should be all the way out. Another good reference, wait, before I go there, I mentioned it in the first video, was anatomy for sculptors. It's a really good reference, and I think it covers the anatomy for sculptors. For sculptors, if we go to face, let's go to face, then there. So it's a complete anatomy guide, right? I hope they have something for eyes. They must have something for eyes, of course they do. So see how this folds on top, over top. Yeah, it helps with rigging if you follow it exactly. But yeah, there's like that fold on top. Let's just do that. Yeah, it helps a lot, even while you're modeling. It's a nice guide to follow, right? So this has to be way out here. This as well, way out here, because this is like the frame of the eyes. Imagine it as the skull. This is the socket. This is like the whole socket, right? Almost, not quite, but almost, something like that, right? So yeah. And check that. It's working. Is it working? It looks like it's working. It's close enough. Right, now the hard part. Adding in the edge loops and fixing it. Alright. So again, it would be nice if you guys had like another screen, or if you had a big enough monitor to have those two windows open at the same time, the anatomy for sculptors and this, your geo. Yeah. So I think I'm gonna work completely eyeballed. I'm not gonna look at the artwork until I have a perfect eye. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, this has to be pushed forward a bit more. Doesn't quite look right. Okay. So it's nice to look at different views, you know, like really just go top view and then, you know, just check if everything's working together with the, yeah, just see if everything's working. I think I need to push this edge back a bit. Yes, that seems to be working fine. Almost there, guys. Almost there. So I'm just sculpting it, really smoothing out, so it will be easier to space things out. Space things out. What am I saying? I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. There, so it's, yeah. What? I don't know. Alright, we'll deal with that later. Okay, so we're getting places. Alright, let's start fixing this. So I'll select this and push that in. Scale that up. Okay. Now is a good time to throw in a sphere. So there, polygon sphere. And align it, right? So let's make sure it's rotated properly. Now let's align it on one side first. There. Yes, eyes are that big. Haha. That big. Ah, it's aligning quite well. There. And that is guide enough. Like you can see, you can start to see where. Haha. I almost got it. Almost. I'm so proud. There. Okay, I need bigger selection for that. So again, the only directions you want to go is forward, backward, and sidewards. You don't really want to go up and down because we already aligned most of the points for the shape of the eye. So yeah, don't go crazy when you're moving stuff around. I smell food. What now? You don't really want stuff to crash. You just want to see where they go, right? Like you don't really want them to crash. Yeah, you just want enough to see where you're going with stuff. There we go. It does not look like Rapunzel at all. Hey. Let's just sculpt this out. Let's look at Rapunzel. Rapunzel. I have a bad feeling about this. I'm gonna feel terrible. So far away, soft model. The photos. Almost. Not quite. I need larger images, so search tools. Size large. Large images. I need a close up. I like what they did with the nose. Yeah, I'm quite there. I didn't know that this was not really... Alright, so I can just smooth that out. Haha, in your face. Yeah, that looks much better actually. There you go. Ah. Right. Now it's just a matter of sharpening down here. So, select this edge. Again, spacing. See? Like, you don't really want things to be too far apart. Maintain discipline with your artwork. Her eyes are quite large, so yeah, they fill in like most of her face. I saw how sharp it was. I'm not sure if that was no, it was not. Okay. I like how they sharpen down here though, so I'll take this edge. Yeah, no, just soft select that and you can scale this down. Rotate that. Push it down. It's a really messy way, but it fixes your flow. See, it's still flowing, right? So make sure that, yeah. when you're fixing stuff like that. Yes, almost there, almost there. What else? It pinches down here. Okay, that we already started doing. Just select this, scale that down a bit. Yeah. Yeah, we clearly need a bit more edges, but that should work. Yeah. Now just a few more touches. Make sure that these points connect to the geo. Yeah, you want to check all those points. Make sure they're not too far away from the geo of the eye. And then it's always easy to go in and insert an edge loop there. Oh, and that will just add so much to it. Let's just slide this along with these. Slide them out. Slide. And here, up to here. What? Come on. I mean, slide. What? No. And finally, one more edge loop to finish this off. Insert an edge loop here. Push it back just a touch. A wee bit more. Yes. Ha! 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 Okay. For the eye, I usually just put in an edge loop here and push it back just a bit. Yeah. So you get something like that, just for the eye. Duplicate that, scale it, scale, no, just translate. And there you go. There you go, guys. That's it for the face. Just go in and polish and polish and polish, and yeah. The rest is really just filling in the whole thing by extrusion and really just sculpting in. Just sculpt, like sculpt around and see what works. Going a bit off model here. Then again, we moved the face, right? Let's just match it. I mean, we've already gone so far, might as well. So yeah, I do not go around the head until I've finished the whole thing. Until I've finished all the facial features that really show, which is, the main facial parts like the nose, the mouth, the cheeks, the eyes. Yeah, I have to finish all of them first and then see if that works. Another thing too is when you're modeling the face, final few tips is, it looks weird here, but then again, if you check your lens, we are using a 35. You never really use 35 when you're doing close-ups like this. That's why it looks weird. We work with 50. So there. Now, as you can see, it makes the face a bit larger, and you see more. You just see more, and it helps a lot when you're modeling. Yeah, so just sculpt these stuff out. Still got a little bit of pinching here in the side. I will need to fix that. But in order to fix that, I will need to extrude here. So let's just extrude that out. Whoa. Vertex. Merge. Yeah. Don't worry about when you're doing cartoon characters, they usually have really large heads. So don't worry about it looking like an alien. I mean, what really brings the character to life is mostly the hair and the eyes. So if you can nail those down, it will look about right. If you can nail those stuff down. Okay. Okay, so this edge is a bit too close. There you go. Just space everything out. Yeah, when everything's complete, it's gonna look awesome. Yeah. Take these two edges here. Just pull them out a bit. Alright guys, so I guess I can end it here. I don't want the video to take too long. It might take too long to stream. Oh yeah, another thing. If I push this up and back, this as well. Bring this down a bit. Okay, you can really emphasize that. And if you want to emphasize it more, just go to Edge, select this, bevel that, and you will get more out of it. You can increase the segments by 1. Yeah. It's just nice because it becomes part of history, and you can always go back in and, um, you can always go back to your history and modify the bevel if you want. But yeah, aside from that, there's nothing more I really need to show. I mean, it's modeling. It's really pushing points. So there's no easy way. I don't know any better way for modeling faces. It's really just this. The tear duct will be a different piece of geo. If you want a socket for it, you'll have to just extrude. I think it was this set. Just extrude that and like scale that down, and then scale it down, push it, right, vertex and vertices. There, if you really wanted that tear duct. Yeah, that's a cheap way to do it, but it works. Again, it really, at the end of the day, it's like, what works, right? And you'll need a separate piece of geo for that. But yeah, aside from that, that's it, guys. I hope this helped. As always, thank you for watching. I miss you guys. I'll see you guys soon. Yeah. I hope I can teach you guys more. Like, just tell me what you guys need and I'll find time to make a video. Yeah. Starting to look like a different person. Ha 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 ha. Alright. That's it. That's it for now. I'll stop mumbling. So yeah, I hope it helps. And yeah, tell me what I should do next. Alright guys, take care. Bye.